Around 2015-16, we started searching the internet for a variety of different phonics programs, and then reaching out to the different companies to see if they would be willing to come to our district, present their program to our district to help make an educated decision about what program would be best to support and move forward with. And based on those two presentations, it was overwhelming that everybody felt like we should go with Reading Horizons. And I'm so thankful that we did.
We set up a pilot in 5 of our schools, and 5 of our schools used Reading Horizons exclusively. And our, at the time, lead school psychologist was pretty amazed with the data that demonstrated that something in those 5 schools that were using Reading Horizons was definitely causing an increase in their scores.
As I started using it, it was like life-changing. I don't know how else to word it. For a teacher, I mean, to see those little light bulbs come on and see that they're actually getting it.
My students loved it, and how quickly they can code things is still remarkable to me. It really breaks down everything into bite-sized pieces. So it just makes it a lot easier to teach students, and it's also constructed really well to work with the child brain and for them to understand it.
It really changed me as a teacher, I guess, because it was more like, this is such a relief. It sort of gave me like, this doesn't have to be so difficult for me to teach. It doesn't have to be that difficult for my students.
They love Reading Horizons, they love phonics, and it's such a change from when we were using the other curriculum a few years ago. They enjoy it, they feel successful, and I can see, looking at their scores from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, there's this huge growth.
So another thing that I really like about the Reading Horizons program is that I feel like it is a good fit for core curriculum as well as for intervention curriculum.
And I also love the online component. We thought at first that we could do without it, and they were like, no, we want it, we need it. That online component just keeps it differentiated. So, each kid can move at their own pace, they can get reviews, I can check and see exactly what they're doing. I love that from the very beginning, we had in-person training, we've had online trainings. The RH Accelerate has great videos to make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing in the right way. I couldn't do it without it.
There's a lot of support there. The people at Reading Horizons are always there. They're phone call away, email away if you have a question. And so you don't feel like it's this humongous corporation and nobody's there, that you're stranded. I mean, it's very personal, and that there's support there if you need it. I think that's a huge part of the success of the program also.
This is not going to be a trend. This is going to be what we do in our district for a very long time because of the support that we get. Reading Horizons does not just leave us high and dry. They give us everything that we need, because the whole point, their whole goal for Reading Horizons is to make sure that we are successful. That is their whole goal, is to make sure that every child that we touch with their program, it's done to the fidelity, it is done with efficacy, and it works.
It allows us to provide a research-based, evidence-based program to all of our kindergarten through 2nd grade students. It allows us to support our teachers with implementation with fidelity. It provides an online component that allows for a blended environment that is completely aligned with the actual face-to-face instruction. And there's just not a program out there like that. It sets Reading Horizons apart as being very unique.